Today's video is on caffeine supplementation. Is it beneficial for your workouts? Let's see. Caffeine. Okay, caffeine. So 90% of US adults consume caffeine. 50% of all those US adults consume at least 300 milligrams a day. So how does this impact our workouts? That's what we're going to look at. First, we need to clarify caffeine does not actually give you energy. It has 0 calories per milligram, per gram, per whatever you want to look at for caffeine. So it does not provide energy, but how does it make us feel less sleepy? Well, let's do a quick science breakdown on that. Let me try to simplify it. As we're awake, our brain produces something called adenosine, which creates a sleepy feeling. When we consume caffeine, it blocks the adenosine receptors, suppressing that sleepy feeling. Caffeine is probably most known for increasing heart rate and alertness. Not all the effects are beneficial though. Caffeine is a drug which you can't overdose on, which is roughly around 10 grams, which would roughly be 100 cups of coffee depending upon the size. Although everyone is different and caffeine can affect you differently, it can lead to heart arrhythmia, usually in individuals with pre-existing conditions though. So let's look at the positive benefits for our workouts. Doing the research, I found a lot of different meta-analyses on caffeine consumption and exercise performance. Now, I actually found something called an umbrella review, which encompasses multiple meta-analyses. So I found an umbrella review that used 21 different meta-analyses. The review concluded the following: caffeine ingestion may be ergogenic for a broad range of exercise tasks. The performance-enhancing effects of caffeine on muscle endurance, muscle strength, anaerobic power, and aerobic endurance were supported by moderate to high quality reviews and moderate quality of evidence. The magnitude of effect of caffeine is generally greater for aerobic as compared with anaerobic exercise. So basically what this is saying is that we see benefits across the board for our exercises, but the greatest benefit is seen in aerobic exercises. So that's our cardio basically. So running, walking, jogging, anything where we're gonna have an elevated heart rate for an extended period of time. Now, this is another big question, is how much caffeine should we be consuming? Well, that's also not very clear. The review even said the optimal dose of caffeine remains elusive. The most commonly used dose seen across all the meta-analysis was roughly 6 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So for someone weighing 150 pounds, that would roughly be about 400 milligrams of caffeine, which seems insane to me. I'm sensitive to caffeine, and even 100 milligrams typically is enough for me to feel a little bit jittery. According to the Mayo Clinic, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day appears to be safe for most healthy adults. So for the proper dosage, there really is no correct answer. But I would say to anyone starting out trying to use caffeine more frequently as an exercise benefit, try a little bit, see how you feel. You don't have to jump into a 400 milligram dose. I personally would recommend just having a cup of coffee, seeing how you feel, and moving forward from there. So I want to add a caveat to all of this. For anyone that's looking to increase their size, their strength, their exercise performance, get faster, stronger, anything, no matter what your goal is, if you're looking at caffeine supplementation to aid that and to help that, this isn't necessarily the #1 spot you should be looking. As far as the level of how much you should actually prioritize caffeine consumption to increase your performance, it's very, very low on the list. I would put the frequency, number of days, the load you're lifting, the intensity you're lifting at. There's a lot of other factors that are going to be much more beneficial that you should be looking at. The caffeine supplementation is something at the very bottom that's just another tool that you can put into your toolkit and to help you going forward. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know the routine. Subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.